My name is Stephen Murphy, and I'm a partner with Block O'Toole and Murphy. I'm here to talk to you about a case I handled with one of my other partners, David Scher. We represented a middle-aged union sheet metal worker who was working at a construction site in Bay Ridge. Our client was working on a beam. The idea was he was trying to modify a commercial air conditioning unit on the roof of a building in Brooklyn. In order for him to access the air conditioning unit, he had to walk on this very narrow beam that was about 3 or 4 feet off the ground. And while he was accessing the air conditioning unit, trying to traverse on this beam, he fell. It's not always about the height of the fall. It's about whether that fall was something that was anticipated or was it an awkward fall. And in this particular case, our client suffered a very awkward, unexpected fall where he landed on some debris on the ground that really smacked his lower back. He had surgery arthroscopically to his shoulder and his knee, and he also had a spinal fusion. His lower back, even after the surgery, continued to give him a great deal of pain, and he had a spinal cord stimulator inserted permanently into his spine. Now, our client was an active guy before this accident. He had a very fruitful life, one that he enjoyed doing things both on his own physically, but also spending time with his family. And his injuries dramatically changed his ability to do that. It really impacted his ability to enjoy his life. And our firm very much prides itself on client contact, really getting to know the person that we're fighting for. And this particular client, a good, hardworking, decent man. He had a daughter who had some pronounced disabilities. She had special needs. And what really shaped the view of this case was not that our client hurt his back. It wasn't that our client wasn't able to work, although those were very significant components. He very much took pride on his relationship with his daughter, things that they did together, and the world that he opened up to her. And there was nothing more pronounced to him. It wasn't his back, it wasn't his shoulder, it wasn't his knee. But when he had to look his daughter in the eyes after the accident and tell her, no, I can't do these things. Not because he didn't want to go do things with her, but because he was in physical pain that his body wasn't permitting him to. His mind wanted to, his heart wanted to, but his body was telling him no. It was how his relationship with his daughter was affected and how a jury would receive that. Frankly, it frightened the heck out of the other side. And when they had the idea of confronting, allowing a jury to decide the value of this case, or settling the case for a number that we insisted on, they decided to settle the case. And we were fortunate enough to have a successful result, and our client was lucky enough to receive $7.4 million. And it's because of how we were able to persuade them and portray our client and his relationship with his daughter, and how not only was he hurt here, but his relationship was different and he was hurt here. His heart was broken because he couldn't take care of his daughter and have the quality of a relationship that he had before this accident. And that's what really shifted this case and turned it on its head.